There's a nice moment in the mounting yard earlier today for one of the carnival's enduring legends. The Australian Stock Horse Society presented the much-loved Banjo with the prestigious award of Stock Horse of the Year. It's a double celebration for Banjo. He and Letzi are enjoying their 20th year at the carnival. Neil Kearney reports.
In changing times, this scene in the busy streets of Flemington reminds us that the horse still has a small place in the 21st century. John Patterson is an old-style horseman, and the pony is his lifelong friend. Every spring, Patto gets Banjo ready for the racetrack, these days with the help of his 6-year-old granddaughter, Ellen. Patto, who is clerk of the course at Flemington, prepares Banjo for the Cup's most treasured twosome, Banjo and Letzi.
I just tell him that he's got to come in and go to work for Letz, and he just rolls his eyes and says, "Oh, well, I won't have to get very fit to carry him, will I?"
He's done all the work, you know, really. When you work it out, Neil, if he could talk, I wouldn't be out there. He'd be out there on his own. He knows the ropes.
But a champion becomes a legend.
The Diva is an old friend of Banjo, and so's her rider.
We look forward to seeing him after every race. If you do get to see him, at least it means you've won a race.
You've won it, yeah. So today, Bossy, hopefully we can see you out there today. And
we'll catch up with you a few times, I imagine.
Yeah, I hope so.
Right, Letzi.
Okay, great to see you, Bossy.
See you, Banjo. See you soon, buddy.
Bossy saw Banjo after the very next race on Oaks Day.
Letzi, it's always great to talk to you and Banjo, I tell you. You're my favourite person on the track.
Thanks, Bossy.
Good on you, Letzi.
Go for it.
See you, Banjo.
Now, Banjo is no name dropper, but in 20 years with Letzi, he's rubbed shoulders with the best and put a few in their place.
American had a shot at him. He tried to bite him, but Banjo was a bit quick. He's learnt, you know, to get out the road very quickly. And also last year with Donadan went to kick him. He did get him. He got him. But Banjo said, "That's enough." He said, "I've handled better horses than you, and I'm not going back in there." So, but he's very clever on his feet, and he just knows the ropes. You know, he knows his job. He knows what to do. He goes in. I pick the horse out. He goes in and just gets alongside it and says, "Well, spend the next 5 minutes with me."
Banjo is actually just his nickname.
His true name is TREWARRIC Impulse. Now, I tell you the reason he got the name Banjo, Neil, was because I couldn't remember the name TREWARRIC Impulse. And so I said to Patto one day, I said, "I'm changing his name, Patto. It's going to be Banjo. Banjo Patterson."
At the end of every race day, Patto and his son Shane ride home. So placid is Banjo that even after the biggest, most hectic race day of the year, little Ellen rides him into the stables.
Every year he's there waiting for me. He's never let me down. He's been 20 years of reliability.
Where does this horse stack up?
He stacks up number one.
At 24, Banjo is a year-to-year proposition.
Well, the time comes that it'll be a sad day for me. I hope we both go out together, which I'd love that to be, because I don't think I could ever get attached to another horse like him, because he's just one of those, he's your mate. He is part of the family, not only the Patterson family, but he's part of the Flemington family, isn't he? Let's go.
What a combination, and what a wonderful shot of the two greys and Banjo going home with the little girl on his back, eh?
Well, to allow your 6-year-old to ride a horse through the streets, it's an enormous amount of trust, and he's the best advertisement for the Australian stock horse that there's ever been. Banjo, he is an absolute treasure.
Oh, it's a wonderful story by Neil Kearney with John and his best mate, eh? Well, to another type of horse, and this horse also has got so much to like about him, Buffering. Francesca's so